What's up, my pungios? Andy with Andy Vlogs. Excited to share with you guys episode 8. Guy, this is huge. This is a new project that I'm undertaking that's going to take quite a few episodes. This is my home. Welcome. Come on in. Man, where do I even begin? So this video started with me deciding to go through this bathroom/storage area because ultimately we want to finish this bathroom. That was the goal for summer. But things took a turn for the worst. So about the beginning of June, there was a huge thunderstorm. I don't know if you guys remember it, but I remember it clearly because the water was literally going horizontal, hitting our house, and actually kind of flooding our front door. Well, little did I know, the water was also going straight down our foundation wall onto the basement floor and seeping into our home. Thank goodness that I pulled all this crap out, because that's how I figured out what was happening. Separated things off. We've got trash here, we've got paint buckets here, and then this was actually interesting. This I can use for the tile, I think. Then set mortar. And then this was here prior to when I bought the home. We've got a lot of just board and we've got laminate. I wonder if I could bring this back to like Home Depot and get a credit for it. So it's the Memorial Day and it's like 1 in the morning and I came from the office here and smell the weird pungent smell, and apparently we have a leak. Yeah, just chew on that one for a bit. It kind of rocked my world, I'll be honest. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't, but this is serious wetness down there. You see that? I could smell wet carpet, and I'm like, wet carpet? What's going on here? Man, at this point, I was so stressed. I couldn't sleep. I didn't know what to do. And honestly, all of the worst things that could explain what this could be was going through my head at this time. It was at that moment then I decided I had two decisions. I could cry about it, or I could pick myself up and get to work. And that's exactly what I decided to do. Not cry about it, that is. It smells so bad. That's the worst I ever saw it. Thank goodness for the next 3 months, that's the worst of it. It's a day later, had the fan going all day, and it's still wet. You can see it's still wet right there. The drywall was a little bit wet. You can see right there where the puddle is that those toe plates are also wet. But that was the brunt of it. It wasn't too bad. The hardest part at this point then was to figure out then where it was coming from, what was causing it. Oh yeah, did I mention that this was literally the day I spent $1,500 at Home Depot with the plan to finish that bathroom? Okay, my first thought then was it's gotta be the sprinklers. It's gotta be something coming from outside. So we have a problem. We had the sprinkler people come over and take a look and disable the sprinkler that's located here and over there. Apparently there's 2 sprinklers that are right in front of our home that are literally inches away. Right there. And right there. You can tell there's a lot of moisture going on right here. Geez, looking back here now, I wish I'd followed my intuition because, well, this is where the point of ingress was. This is exactly where the water was coming from. But that's not what I was thinking. Let's see what happens next. So I need to figure out a few things here. I need to figure out if literally water is falling straight down, and then I need to figure out if there's a crack in my foundation. As you can see that there were a lot that actually came in, but not tons, but enough to be alarming and to halt my bathroom project. So I'm not going to be able to finish my bathroom until we sort out this water issue. My suspicion is that there's a crack in the foundation right here and maybe starting back there where the water that on the bed of the flower bed, that it just drains down towards the house when it should be inclined down away. I also spoke with a neighbor who recommended digging up the piping and seeing if there actually is something going on. Maybe there's a leak in the sprinklers, who knows. I guess that's my goal right now. I'm gonna start digging right here, and we're gonna do a time lapse, and we're gonna see if we can find what's going on. Let's hope that there isn't a drain pointing towards my home. That would be horrible, because it would just, oh, it would make me so mad. As it looks like the piping is hugging the edge of this cement area. It doesn't look like there is, based on where the sprinkler heads are positioned, it doesn't look like there's any sprinkler heads in the middle of the lawn, but who knows, I'm an amateur, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But there's a sprinkler head here, and if you go over past the bush, there's one here, and then there's one back in the corner on the house, really close to the house there as well, and then it goes down to the back of the home. So I already took a second to clear out this little barrier here that the previous owners put in the flower bed to prevent weeds, and then they put all this wood chips on top. I'm noticing there's a lot of moisture right here. There's tons of moisture than normal. I'm afraid to start digging because I'm thinking that there's a pipe that goes parallel here, but I don't know if it goes perpendicular that way as well. So, I mean, I'm gonna dig a little bit, and then we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna go too deep, but let's jump into it.
Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not.
Here's a few observations. So I've dug down about a foot. We're getting towards the base of this sprinkler. I mean, I'm not seeing that the crack from the stucco is getting any bigger. I'm not seeing any pooling of water. This thing's really loose. But other than that, I mean, there's nothing that indicates there's big flooding or damage, but sand and clay is really, really moist. There's a lot of moisture and water in there. So I think this is about as far as I'm gonna go. I feel comfortable going. I'm gonna see if I can't put some pressure on the HOA to get the landscaping people to come out. And good luck, Andy. The HOA ain't gonna help you much. Well, there you have it. There was my first suspicion that there was something wrong. There might have been a pipe that burst that caused water to go down, and my suspicion was unconfirmed, which is nice. So join me in this journey, guys. I try probably a half a dozen more things. With that being said, this is already about 8 minutes through. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Andy with Andy Vlogs, signing out.